I grew up not having a family. I grew up learning how to survive off my peers. I remember my first time learning anything. My homies were like, let's break into these cars. I got good at that, and that's what I would do to hustle usually. I won't break in anything or cut in anything. If it's unlocked, it's mine. I just check for car handles. An average take would probably be around a few hundred. I always score. Laptops, cameras, shit, and just resell it to like tattoo shops and shit. People loved me because I always had stuff like this. I was a Robin Hood of a speech. I would never steal from like homeless or lower class. I'd go like Hollywood Hills, like mansions, like big areas. If you're about to steal something, what would you look into? Like, if you're trying to survive and you wanted expensive shit that you know sells, where would you go? I was really smart with it. I'd look at crime rates. I'd look at everything. I'd just go online and look like, how often do people go out there and how often is stuff reported stolen? I'd go to the Apple store on 3rd Street Promenade and use their computers. If there was a lot of reported robberies in that area, I wouldn't go there. I would almost always do it after 1, 2 o'clock in the morning. I'd go out of my way. It was fun. I remember I was in a really nice area and I was desperate, not having a good night, and I finally found a car that was unlocked, went inside, and I guess somebody saw me go inside and called the cops. And the cops came by, acted like I was sleeping in the car. And I see their lights going through my eyes, just looking and talking to his partner. And I'm just playing like I'm sleep acting. And then their lights go and I hear the whisper go away. I'm like, all right, fuck. My heart is pounding. I open the door and I book it. And I fucking go around the corner and guess who I bump into? The cops. They went around and we bumped into each other. And they put me in the back of the car and I started acting like I was crazy. I'm like, I'm Saturn, I'm from planet blah, blah, blah. And I stuck to it. They kept asking me, what's your name? What's your name? I'd just say like some outer space shit. I was in the back of the car, it felt like an hour. And they're like, if we see you in this area again, fucking, we're gonna book you. And they told me where the clinic was and I should go to the clinic. And I started skipping and hopping away like a crazy person. Hopping and skipping like a crazy wingnut would. They let me fucking go. It was cool. It's really addicting. Like the adrenaline rush from putting myself out there, coming up on something and having a chase, I guess. I loved it. It's really addicting, and like I had to change my whole thought process about it. After going to prison, like there was a couple of times where I was tempted and I wanted to. And then I had to actually sit there and think about my freedom and where I wanted to go with my life and what I wanted to do for my future. It worked. It helped me step back and be like, that's stupid. What the fuck? Just to get a habit of thinking that way before I feel that temptation. And I haven't done it since.